Gasp! Oh my goodness, you're the person? Yeah, you there. You're the person who's like watched 2 of my videos and not subscribed. Can you please subscribe? Pretty please? Anyways, have a good day and enjoy the roleplay. Ash and Haramu, be in the middle, I say, backing up. Fine. She pounces. He watched the 2 dogs fight. He pushed the she and clawed at her face. Yeah, Hamaru, he barked. Cassidy watched with a blank face. It was nothing new. Let's do one more. Cassidy and Bite. He stepped up. Cassidy narrowed his eyes, growling. Bite! He rushed towards the husky, jaws open and ready to bite. He lunged, his teeth bared, aiming for their neck. Cassidy scrambled around, finding anywhere to bite. Bite tried to grab the smaller dog's scruff. Cassidy yanked away, losing some fur in the process. He turned around, biting their scruff again. Cassidy crouched under the dog, biting his underbelly. He yowled and sank his teeth into their back. Cassidy didn't mind losing fur. His jaws clamped on the husky's stomach. Cassidy whined, snarling. Bite roared and plopped his heavy weight over the dog. He gnawed at his legs, clamping his jaws down. Bite put his full weight on the dog. Cassidy moved out to the side, pulling the dog's paw with him. He leapt at the dog, biting their back. He pulled his leg, having a good grip. He reached out and bit the other dog's leg. Cassidy shoved off, strung on his feet, tugging at their leg. He pulled Bite, aiming for him to fall. He wobbled, but lunged to get onto the back of the other dog. Cassidy moved off, not letting the dog grab on. He widened the distance, growing tired. He barreled towards Cassidy, knocking them over. He sank his teeth into their underbelly. Cassidy yelped, biting at the dog's neck. Okay. Stop, she snarled. He stood and walked off the dog, licking his maw. Cassidy huffed. She runs at the cat, body slamming it. His gaze flicked towards the grass. He stood and ran after Sky. Stop! I bite their neck, holding on with a strong, unshakable grip. He bites the cat's scruff. I growl sourly. I stayed on, my jaws holding their neck. What did I do? He'd growl. He bites the cat's side. I said, what did I do? He yanks at the cat's leg. I donkey kick the 2 behind me. I bite down harder. He barked and aimed for the cat's tail. He yelped, not standing down. I left a worrisome wound on the dog's neck. He pounced on the cat. I kicked upward, sending them head over heels. He stumbled before attempting to grab their scruff. I moved quickly to avoid it. He'd stand still, shocked. He lunged at the cat, aiming for their scruff. I run into their side, trying to knock them down. I yelped. Bite put his full weight on the cat. Leave Sky alone, he'd snarl. I bucked upwards as far as I could, kicking their underbelly. Stop, I wheezed. He stayed there, trying to knock out the cat. I couldn't breathe. That's what I thought, he'd snarl. I bit at their face, losing strength. He'd see the cat and rush forward. He yelped, but stayed. I passed out. I'd swipe at the dog, nagging his ear. He growled at the other cat. I passed out, life force slowly draining. Bite stood and threw the other cat. I struggled to breathe. He sat on the cat once more. I slowly faded, almost dead. He patted off the cat. No! He'd bark at the other cat. He growled, lunging at the other cat. He'd grab the dog, throwing them off the cat. He leapt at the other one, teeth bared. He sat on this cat as well, his signature move. I eyed the large head of the dog. She grabbed their chest fur and yanked a large piece off. He growled. He winced and bit the cat's neck. No! She yowled, biting their ear, piercing it. He tried to shove the dog off. He growled, holding his ground. He growled again, a warning. Get up, he'd snarl at Cyclops. She rested and used a large amount of adrenaline to push them off. He stumbled back, lunging at the next cat. I glanced at the next dog to my right. Hey, I didn't even touch you, I mew indignantly as my suit is grabbed. He stumbled back and bit the cat's tail. I scoffed. She cried out. He sat on this cat. She rolled out, panting. She lunged, pushing the dog's pelt. He stood, barreling into the other cat. I turned away. He sat, his favorite move. She swiped her paws at the dog's face. Hey! He pushed the cat's head down. Back off. I get that big idiot over there attacked you first, but... I gestured to Talon with my tail. He growled another warning. She whined as the dog sat on her, which made it hard for her to breathe. Get off of her, he'd snarl lowly. Copper did almost nothing to you, mate. Only nudged your leg to get you off Cyclops. Hey! Don't be hissing when you got her into this mess. Get off Copper! I don't take orders from cats. Fine, he huffed. You fool! Charging at a pack of much larger dogs? I'd hiss in his face. She'd pin her ears, scared of the dog. I'd hit the cat in the face with my tail. Gosh, I'd huff. You good? Are we going to keep battling? He asked Sky. Talon, a little help, she hissed. Cyclops, let's just go? I tried tugging at her pelt softly. Yes, until they leave. What do you still want here? She said go. Never mind, I got this, she yelled, tackling the large dog. All right, I'll sit on them, he barked, grabbing Cyclops. Go sit on Dust. She leaned and bit their paw. Leave us alone, please, she yelled. He dragged them off of Sky, she yelled. He threw them to the ground and sat on them. She whined, lunging at the dog. Get off! Oh no! I jumped forward, not landing on anyone though. She tries pushing them off. She yanked at the cat's fur all over her maw. Dust, run! He relaxed, putting his full weight on them. Please stop, she whined as she was dragged. Get off, she cried. You leave us alone, he snarled. Cyclops, she whined. She coughed, her chest growing tighter. Cyclops! He'd abandoned the dog he was about to brawl with, looking at the she. Her lips turned blue as she gasped for air. He glared at the others. She hissed at him, trying to distract so the others could get him. I get up and tackle bite. She used the last of her strength to fully dig a deep claw into their cheek. Bite huffed and threw off Cairo. He'd grit his teeth. They were losing. Everyone stop, he'd yell so everyone could hear. Leave, cats, he barked. Get back to the barn, he'd grab Copper by the scruff and throwing her near the barn entrance. She ran towards the barn, snarling. She jumped, clawing at Bite's paw, injuring it deeply. Cyclops, go back, he hissed. He yowled in pain and looked at Cyclops, real rage shining in his eyes. Not until they leave. You stay away from her, he'd snarl. He lunged at whichever cat was closest, knocking them over. She jumped onto their back, clawing into them. He sat, pushing the air out of their lungs. He'd grunt, clawing at the dog's stomach. He growled and bit Cyclops' scruff and threw them far. He'd dart to the dog's side, slashing at their wound, making it bleed more. He snarled and leapt at Cyclops again. He pushed his weight onto Cyclops. She lunged at Bite and tackled him with all of her force. Then get... she coughed, clawing at the dirt. He grunted and bit Dandelion's scruff and threw them. Ouch! She clawed at the dirt, not being able to breathe. She gasped one last time. Help! She gasped out before her chest started to burn with pain. I hissed, trying to get Bite's attention. He'd barrel into Bite, knocking them off. I bit and tackled Bite. Let Cyclops go! She tried everything, but eventually she got dizzy. He growled and lunged at Talon. She gasped as her lips turned pink, her chest less heavy. He'd grabbed Cyclops' scruff as he darted back. He growled at the small cat. I bite their eye, temporarily blinding them. He yelped, stepping back. He growled, barreling onto them. I screamed out. He sat on them again, his signature move. He lunged, trying to get them off. I scream in pain, my ribs already broken. He snarled and bit into Cooper's scruff. He threw Copper again. Bite! What? He'd pounce on the he. He yelped, stumbling back in surprise. Cairo! He grabbed their scruff, dragging them. He growled at the cowering cat. Please just go, I hissed weakly, slowly retreating to the barn. She was my friend, he'd sob. Which one? He asked. He blinked at the lump near the fence. Cairo, he'd reply with a sniffle. Oh, he said softly. Sorry. He squinted at the lump. Sky? Sky? He nudged the dog with his paw. Sky? He'd bend down. She doesn't have a pulse. His ears pinned. No. We've lost her, he'd say, sobbing. This has to be a joke. He nudged Sky with his maw. Sky? Sky? Sky, please don't go. We must cover her in dirt. The rain soaked his pelt as he tried to keep the tears at bay. Yeah. He'd glare at the dogs. His cats were dying too. So she can rest in peace with StarClan. He whipped around. The sudden movement made him turn. You did this. You killed Sky, didn't you? He growled loudly. Bite, he gritted out, his fur still covered in cat's blood. Murderer. What? Says you. My cats are dying too. You took Cairo from us, and Sky. 3 of them, he'd snarl, his eyes glazing over. Okay, that's your problem. And Sky's your problem. He thought for a moment. How about this? You give Cairo and we leave you alone. He moved to flank the cat. He paused. If they knew who hurt her, they would go after this cat. So, I killed her, he'd smirk. Our medic loved Cairo, and you just took her away. He snarled. Did you really? You were killing her, he yowled. We weren't. We were helping. I did, he snarled. He lunged and bit the cat's spine. Tell me the truth. She jumped, grabbing the dog's ear. Just leave my cats, and you can have me. She tried to yank them off. Cyclops, stay in the barn, he yowled. We don't want you, he yelled. He'd pull her tail, pinning her down. This back, Cairo, you took her away. His ears twitched and he glanced behind him. She's right there. His paws trembled. Bite's other eye, getting them off the cat. Don't hurt her. He yelped and stumbled back. I'll get her. Go inside. Be careful. He squinted. His vision was so blurry. Let her go, I whined. Please. She shook them off. Don't. I shake my pelt, backing away from Bite. You traitor, Cairo! It's okay, Cyclops. He stepped back, giving Cairo space and glaring at Cyclops. I was unconscious. They took me. I wish I could have saved you. Rest in StarClan. We should bury her, he nudged Half-Fur. Don't stare for too long. Okay, he'd agree. He tried to walk in a straight line. I saved you guys, I say. You should be thankful. I brought one back to life. We're no better than the dogs. Tell me when, Cyclops, he murmured. Stay and we kill her. What's so bad about dogs? He growled. I'll leave. Clover, you're just slobbercats who think they're better than us. Yeah, and we just lost our leader, he huffed. Leave or I'll sit on you. You leave. Your dog already made us a deal. Which one? He'd snarl. The one who's obsessed with that cat, she growled. We come to an agreement, he growled and pushed them lightly. Go. They made a deal. You have to leave. He stalked away. Cairo? He'd ask softly. I groaned, pulling at my ears. I don't want anything from you dogs. I turn. Huh? Hey, at least give us some privacy, or do you cats not understand that? Fine, be gone by sunset. He growled in the cat's direction. Clover needs to come back. I don't even know where she is. He almost bumped into Heifer. Clover ran away. Oh, I'll go look. He felt around the grass, trying to make out the blurry shapes. He tripped on a rock and face-planted. Ow! Oh, right, someone blinded you. Come on. Not fully, he protested and stood. He'd help the dog up. I know. He sniffed the air, trying to catch Clover's scent. Clover. He squinted at the blurry shape of what he thought was Clover. You good? I had to leave or else they would kill Cairo. Why'd you leave without us, though? He asked, sitting down. Wait, did you guys make a deal, and why would they kill Cairo? They would have killed Cairo if I stayed, so I left. Why, though? I laid down in the grass. No idea, I just don't want her dead. Cats will be cats, he huffed. Me neither. He glanced down at the blurry shape in the grass. She's a good cat, I don't get it. He nodded in agreement. Let's go back, I'll help you guys. He'd nod. Help us? How? He asked. Fighting and healing. He hesitated. All right. They would fight back though. Let's go. I growl at the cats. Stay behind me. He stumbled, looking at the blurry shapes in the distance. Stay away. No. What's going on? She asked as blood fell from her. She tried standing but collapsed. He growled. We were about to leave, he pleaded. Were you now? We aren't afraid, he scoffed. Then leave. Just let us go. He dipped his head. Then go. Now, he barked. Leave. She blankly stared. No, leave us alone. Come on, guys. He shuffled Cyclops along. He'd leap at the cat. We were here first. Leave this barn. I have taken every single one of you on and survived. You are all weak and selfish. You are no better than us. Are you now? He barreled into them, knocking them over. I saved you guys, but I was blind. She sidestepped. He reached up and sank his teeth into their scruff. You are just useless. She twisted her body, rolling off. I lunged at Cyclops, tears streaming. Leave my cats alone, I hiss. That means you guys too, he growled. Your cats, he said. No wonder they are so weak. I groaned. They are only weakened because of you. They are led by a weak cat, a cowering leader who is always in pain. He pushed them. Now leave. You too, he pushed them. He's not even my leader, he hissed. Tears streamed from my eyes. I have a question. I want to join you guys. He growled, speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, he blinked. My friends don't care about me. What do you guys think? Come with us, Copper, I say to the cat I had saved. Please, she begged. All right, he turned to Copper. Welcome to the team. Thank you, she smiled. Let's go inside, guys. He nodded as he padded towards the barn. They were never my kin, I muttered. He sighed, finally able to relax.